Hello, good evening, and words. So if you saw my last stream, you'll know I was going to play Bobley and then a bunch of other games, and then I ended up not playing the bunch of other games and just played Bobley for 6 hours. And then after that I played it for a few more hours, and, well, in case you don't know this already, which you probably do, let me find it, here we go, and then allow you to see it. I might have gotten world record in Bobley, segmented that is. Ollie is playing a game. Is he playing Bobley? Do I have to be worried that he's playing Bobley right now? No, he's playing Tabletop Simulator. Good. My record's not in jeopardy at this very moment in time, but it could be in the next moment, because since yesterday, eviction notice has taken his time down by like 10 minutes. So maybe he'll go for the world record, or maybe not. Anywho, since yesterday, I actually brought my time down by 54 more seconds. So that's something. But yeah, maybe I'll get sub 30 one day. I don't know where I'm going to make up another 36 seconds unless I find out some more skips, because I actually found a brand new skip like an hour ago that saves 30 seconds. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a segmented time, which means you do all the levels like one level at a time. You just practice one level until you get the best time you can at that level, and then you move on to the next level. So what we're going to do tonight is a RTA, or real-time attack speedrun, which basically means you do all the levels in a row without stopping once. So it's like you play the full game as fast as you can instead of just practicing the single level. Which means, of course, that we're not really going to probably get a time close to 30 minutes, 36 seconds. But my goal is to get a time better than 36:09, which is currently the record on speedrun.com. I'm sorry. Although that run appears to be segmented as well, so I guess if I get any time, it becomes the world record. I think Lokari has like a 55-minute segmented time. I don't know. He has some sort of segmented run, but anywho. Yes, the dev himself can't even beat it this fast. Is the dev Mr. Bobley? Is this actually the developer of the game? He doesn't even have 3 of the achievements. Go to his profile. He has, what games does he have? 44. Although he's only played Bobley. That's the only game he's played. Why does he even have these other games? Oh, I know why. These are all games made by the publisher that published Bobley. Because I looked at that recently. And because I noticed he had the dog game that came out like the other day. Or is it? And Pongo as well. Where's the dog? Yeah, Herding Dog is published by the same publishers. I have no idea if this is any interesting at all to stream. But hey, it's a game and it has 14 reviews that are mixed. And he does have Pongo. Okay, so your time is still 55 minutes. Well, I'm sure you can take that down quite a bit. And I'm sure I can take that down quite a bit as well. So, I guess let's go ahead and move over to the fancy schmancy speedrun scene. Oh, hey, look, I'm in the middle of a level. That's cool. Which level is this? 10, maybe? I think so. Whoa! Skip over those things. Bit of practice before we begin the real run, I suppose. Also, hold on. Let me maneuver these windows so I can actually read the chat. And then in we go in the elevator. Alrighty. So that's cool, but we want to start at the beginning of the game, which is the construction site entrance. You click on it and then it loads immediately. Okay, I just want to make sure. You're really inconsistent at getting that wall jump. That is one of the more difficult wall jumps in the game. It usually takes me a few tries to get that. As far as levels I'm concerned about, I've kind of gotten the hang of level 9, which was previously like the bane of my existence. If you remember, it took me an hour and 7 minutes to beat it the first time, but now I've got it down to 3 minutes and 21 seconds. So that one's not so bad. I'm more concerned about this one because it has an extremely inconsistent skip, and there's like 2 very inconsistent ways to beat the level a lot more quickly than normally. But I kind of don't want to try that, so I guess I'm just gonna try to do it the less fast way, but which is somewhat more consistent, although I've actually never done that before, so that'll be interesting. And then the other level I'm concerned about is level 22, because it has a jump on it that I'm bad at. But we shall see what happens. After all, you can do an infinite number of Bobley runs. Theoretically speaking, at least. So, let's go. Alright, good start. Come on, roof skip, please. Okay, there you go. If you do it from there, it's easier. No, I won't take that. I'm sorry. We must try again. That was too bad for the tutorial level. Here we go. Mr. Bobley bobbing along. There we go. It was not the best in the world, but I'll take it. One thing I'm worried about is that doing the splits are actually going to cost me time. Because it means I have to remove my hands from the mouse for a second. That was actually a good level 1. Beyond the fact that I was like stuck in place for a second. I need to find a better way to actually like press the split button. Hail Mary! Car go. Neat little glitch in the game. For some reason, most of the time when you drive, Bobley just does this. He doesn't actually drive the car, he just hangs off the edge of it. But you can still steer it normally. The only issue is when you come up to a turn that goes up on an incline, you have to mash the spacebar repeatedly so you don't fall out of the car. But other than that, you can drive normally. You do splits in the elevators. Yeah, that would make sense, but I kind of want to keep my splits consistent with the level times, and the level times change when the elevator changes. I don't know, maybe I'll change it. Well, you know, it'll only be screwed up for like one... Well, it will be screwed up for all the levels, because then like the elevator is a varying length, and that length would be conveyed by the time. But then you still have the times displayed in the game, so does it really matter if the level times and the splits are as accurate as they are in the game? I guess not really. I kind of found a skip in here, but it's very inconsistent. Probably doesn't, oops, save any time. That's what I mean about you have to press the spacebar. Right there, you can skip up to the 3rd floor, but it doesn't save any time. Nor does running into a wall like that. It actually costs time. I think at this point this is probably going to be a new reset run just so I get some times. I'm sorry, Kodak. I know I stole your viewers. I just wanted to speedrun Bobley. Kodak stole my life, so I stole his viewers. I actually missed a small skip there that you can do there. You can just jump through the gate, or jump around the gate rather. You don't have to jump over it. And it saves like maybe 1 second. So here's the first level that kind of requires doing stuff. Might help if I press the right buttons. Tends to. See, if I exit the crane before I actually finish moving it, it saves time. Because you can still control the crane as you move downward. To some extent. You can't grab or release anything with the crane. So there are some limitations. Oh man, we get to ride up an elevator. The most exciting part of this game. Except for all the parts that are more exciting. Oh crap. That was not a good angle. Did that reset my cranes? I hope not. I'm just going to pretend that it didn't end. I'll go up this elevator normally. That crane was too far south. It should have been more parallel to this. Oh no, it did reset. Why did it reset there and not the other times? Okay, well. Ah, screw it, I'll reset. Because I want to change when I do the things. No, let's not update my times, actually. I'm going to change how I do the splits, so it doesn't cost me time when I do them. So I'm going to do the splits as soon as the elevator closes. I think that'll be a good time to do them. Alrighty. Come on. There we go. We are in the elevator. Oh, whoops. Oopsie. The transition between stages movement is a bit weird, which is not something you deal with when you do ILs, so I'm a bit unfamiliar with it. So it's part of the reason I've been having a bit of difficulty with that part more than other parts. So this level's, well, this level's definitely not as good as it was in as it was in the last run. Also, just based on my stream layout, it's kind of hard for me to see the chat or the splits, which is not a particularly good design. Maybe I should change that in the future. I can read it in the elevator, though. And now I can press the space bar and hover in the elevator. Oh, am I gonna make it? Okay, we're good. For a second there, I thought I jumped too early. I didn't mean to jump that early. Oh, cool, we got the glitch again. The glitch happens like 75% of the time, I would say. Maybe 80%. Maybe 77.93%. Who knows? Haven't really done extensive analysis on it. And then just mash the enter key to so that glitch doesn't happen. Keanu Reeves Avenue, except there is no Reeves. Oh, I forgot that's a short elevator. Nothing will beat Codex layout, which I can't click on that link right now because I'm speed running. But I'm sure it's a great link. I'm sure it's fantastic. It's full of Bobley, and it's beautiful. I'm sure it is if it has Bobley in it. Bobley is the beautifulest. You're pretty, Brian. Everyone is beautiful in their own special way. Yeah, there are no flaws with Bobley at all. Not a single flaw. Oh, I did the thing again. I should be jumping around that instead of jumping over it. Come on. Thank you. I feel like just holding jump might be a bit better in terms of being able to control Bobley at the start of the next level. Okay, let's not screw this up this time. Is this game really mouse controlled? It is, although you can also use the keyboard, but I find it's easier to use the mouse for this game. Just because of how weird the control layout is. It's kind of hard to use WASD and left control and enter at the same time. Although you can also use the arrow keys, but who does that in this day and age? That being said, there are some times when you do have to use WASD, like whenever you're in a car or moving anything, like a crane. They can't be moved with the mouse, you have to use the WASD for those. There we go. I didn't fall off, which was one of my worries. You know, besides the first time that I fell off. Today was fun, well that's good. Good in quotes. Hey Gorgus, how are you doing? Let's see, what is level 7? What's this? Okay, I remember this one. Whoops. Oh no! I fell down. Okay, at this point it's a no reset run. If you screw up, you screw up. I wonder if I could have jumped back on the elevator from the bottom floor. This is the... Oh, come on. This is the Adventures of Bobley Jr. It is... I don't think I can jump on the elevator from the first floor, but it is the best game ever made. I'm doing a speedrun of it. I don't know why I have so much trouble with this level. This happens more often than I like to admit. It's easier if you go that way, but it takes more time. I kind of try to rush through that one, and maybe I shouldn't. Well, hey, at least that means we have a lot of time to make up next time we run the game. This is going to be a no reset run, just so I get some times up. See how I compare it to the other time, the 3609. This is a fun level. Because you just get to completely break it. There you go, just completely ignore that fence altogether. And split. Yeah, I think just jumping in place is actually going to be quicker than hovering. Which is good because it means you don't have to mash the spacebar the whole time. Okay, level 9. This trick is more consistent and, as far as I'm concerned, faster than doing the roof skip over there, because then you have to walk backwards to the crane, and here you don't have to do that. So, that little roof hover skip, I think works better than the roof jump. The lingo to this game is weird. Oops, I didn't get it. There we go. You missed it, oh no! I might do another run, so you'll see it then. Okay, up we go. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be careful here. Is that... I think that'll work. No. Hold on. Is this gonna hold at all? I think it will. Okay, we'll go over that. That is kind of sketchy, but it works, I think. Let's just not fall off when we jump. which I have done more times than I like to admit. Like at least 3 times I have fallen off right there. Next up is part 3 of 4 of this level, which I've kind of gotten down. This used to be like one of the worst parts of this level, even though it shouldn't be, because the other 2 parts are really difficult. Basically, I slowed down, so I didn't. You don't have to slow down, but there we go. That is actually a fairly hard wall jump, as far as wall jumps go in this game. Let's go. Alrighty. If I get this, this will be an okay time for this level. I mean, it won't be my record, but... Come on, thank you. Pick it up. This part is tricky because you kind of have to raise it up and down as necessary to get it to like not move around as much as you want it to. Oh wait, I pressed E instead of Q, and now it's all ruined. Crap. That would have been really good if I had pressed the right button. There we go. That one you can actually let go earlier because it's bigger. Oh, that's kind of sketchy though. Also, remember to press space when you jump there, because if you don't, you will die. Which I have also done more times than I care to admit. Again, at least 3 times I died right there because I forgot to press space to die. Also split. Alrighty, and no. I don't think that was going to be the right angle. Is that going to be good? We'll see. I might not be. Oh, it was, okay. Just completely skip over that crane puzzle. And jump over those things. Just completely ignore those as well. There we go. There we go. That was a pretty good level 10, I think. I forget what the first part of that level was. Oh yeah, the thing. I did mess up the first part, so no chance of that being a record. Okay, this is the level with the new skip I found like an hour ago. Good thing is, it's probably the easiest skip to do in the whole game, because it's just killing yourself. And it saves like 30 seconds, so... I don't think anyone has seen this skip before. That was not the skip, by the way. That's not where you kill yourself. That was just me being stupid. There we go. Okay, so that was not the strat. You will see the strat. It's right after we raise all 4 of these bridges. So how's your day, chat? How have you been doing? Oh wait, I should have I should have pressed control there. I was forgetting to do the thing and now I just wasted like 6 seconds or whatever. Whoopsie. I feel like having to press the splits is actually kind of throwing me off here. Just a little bit on the controls, not much. Like very, very slightly. It's like another thing that I have to remember and it's making me forget things, if that makes any sense at all. Shift. Or no, it's not shift, it's left control, I'm sorry. Yeah, I actually pressed the button but it didn't register, I don't think. That happens sometimes, you have to like mash it. Oh, you're kidding me. That's also not the strat, by the way. Oh, come on. Okay, well this is going to be another level that we got a lot of time to make up on. There we go. Am I the best Bobley? Well, not right now, I'm not. This is a no reset run, by the way, so there will be no resetting. So now you get to see where you're actually supposed to die, which is right here. That's where you're supposed to die, and then you go in here. And then you have the elevator, which is right there, and then you press Q. This is the only time in the entire game you will actually go down an elevator on purpose. And that saves you from having to wait for the elevator to go all the way down and then go back up the elevator to that middle floor. Saves about 25 to 30 seconds. Oh, and split, I guess. It's kind of important. But yeah, I probably am the best at Bobley, I just wasn't demonstrating it right there. What if I jumped onto the bridge by rolling? I don't know if that would be possible. Okay, this is one of the more difficult levels, so... in terms of what you have to do... Nailed it! Alrighty. Let's split again. I keep forgetting to split. I practice these so much without splitting. I wish you could just have like someone split for you. It would make it so much easier. Okay, level 13. This is the first of what I thought would be the run killer levels. This one along with 22. Oh god, that was not what I thought was going to happen there. Okay. Well, let me do it just the way I used to do it. That was like a new strat I was trying. I don't think it worked. Here's what I used to do. And I have no idea if that's how you're supposed to do it or not. And here, there's a very, very inconsistent skip you can do here, which means you don't have to use the try. I actually did it the very first time when I streamed this level, but I cannot do it consistently for the life of me. Even though I did get it first try when I did it for a level run. It's like I've done it twice first try, but I cannot do it consistently at all. Hey, Elusive Lucifer, I am indeed speedrunning. Okay, so this part is going to be... That was weird, the truck did a wheelie. Okay, this part's going to be kind of slow, but... it's okay. I actually get to see, okay. Drop it. Perfect. Then... back up. Drive the truck. Over that thing. Oh, you're kidding me. How am I stuck? Hold on. We can fix this. There. Did that unstick me? No, that did not. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. That's something. No, I can't drive that. Now let me flip it over. Okay, hold on. You know, this is why I said I thought this was going to be a run killer level. There we go. Yes! We unstuck the truck. Alrighty. We're not completely dead now. This is the world's slowest completion of this level, but we've done it. And just drive the truck. And no, please. Don't park the truck there, I guess. Park the truck at the center of the building, not at the edge. Now you know. Or now I know, rather. So, again, this is a no reset run, so we're gonna have splits. Good thing is, this means it'll be really easy to beat this time. I've had 2 or 3 really bad levels so far. Okay. I did the wheelie again, that's interesting. I've never seen it do that before. Lower the fork, please. There we go, it's kind of there, I guess. I have a feeling it's stuck here again. Ah, no, we did it, okay. Maybe I just got unlucky before. Oh no, hold on, that might not work. I'm gonna get stuck. Stuck inside. There we go. That's how you do it. Only took me 5 minutes. That's normally a 2-minute level. Good, so we lost 3 minutes on that one level. That's why you said an hour is a good starting point for an RTA. You might have been right there. This level is one of the easiest. You literally just skip the entire level. Mike, hold on. So go here, and then that did not work. It works sometimes, but not all the time. You can't land on that building, by the way. So, the 3rd time's the charm. There you go. You have to do it so that you're not in a ball. And then you can just land right there. And then it's really easy, but if you don't do it, oh, splits. If you don't do it in a ball, if you are in a ball, rather, then it's very hard to land properly because you can't control yourself while you're in the ball. Oh, I need to go down here. Alrighty, the trick to this level I've found is just to drive on the left side here for most of the run, and then there you have to not drive on the left, and then you can drive on the left again. And then do this. Oh great, I'm stuck. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go on foot from here on out. Nope. There we go. That wasn't that bad of a level. Honestly, it could have gone a whole lot worse, even though it did get stuck. Certainly a lot better than 14. Oh wait, this is the one that... Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I might have just found a skip to get up there. My run's so bad at this point, I might as well just do a bit of experimentation here. I don't think you can, unfortunately. I actually have to go inside the building here. And go up the stairs. And do the level the proper way. You practically had toast for dinner? Well, that's better than theoretically having toast for dinner, I suppose. Oh, I didn't mean to jump there. I screwed it up. I let go of the jump button too late. This level is harder for me than it should be. Like, consistently, I'm not good at this level. Listen to the epic music as the thing comes rolling towards me, even though we can't see it because we're so fast. There we go. Took it a bit slowly, but that's alright. Second time's the charm. Maybe. So this is level 17. This is another annoying one. Actually, I don't think I remember what you do after this first part. Oh yes, I do. I do remember. Hold on. My hook is not good. There we go. Now it's in a good position. Lift, lift, and there we go. That should be good. Now you have to jump over to get there, and that's also sometimes troubling for me. Like that. The fall damage is annoying because you always kind of forget it's there. It's weird. And you feel like, oh, this shouldn't kill me, and then it kills you. I need to press Q at the same time. There's so many things you have to remember. It's easy to forget them when you're not just doing the same level over and over again. Okay, this is a terrible angle, but we'll go with it. There we go. That should work fine. Yeah, I fell off 2 boxes and I died. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Crap. I meant to like tap forward and I tapped jump. There's these buttons, or there's so many and they're in such convoluted places. It's easier than you think it should be to press the wrong one. Okay. This run should be well under your 55 minutes because of the 19 hover skip. Which one is that? Oh, well, I'll remember it when I see it. I don't necessarily remember all these levels by their numbers. I remember some of them by their numbers, but not all. Hotspot missed the butts, that's a shame. Okay. There we go. So now we do the zero, what's it called? The zero crane strat. There we go, first try. Which skips having to do any of the cranes, and you just completely ignore what you're supposed to do there. So that's pretty nice. Oh, and split. Oh yeah, 19 is the elevator level. We'll see if I get that one first try, because that can be difficult. Number 19. This one's pretty interesting. It's a maze. Except you don't have to do the maze part of it. Wow, what a maze. That was a pretty good time. That might have tied my record on that maze. Oh, and split. I keep forgetting to split. I wish this was one of the games that did like automatic splits. I wonder if you could make something that would do that, just split automatically for you. So go ahead and take a quick break if you need to. We're going up to floor 6. Takes a good minute of just holding the E key. Have I ever actually done the maze? I kind of did it once to get an achievement. There's a soccer game coming up that I never have done. I did like 1 goal once and you need to get 5. Yes. Up next you're going to see one of the most ridiculous skips in the game. And it's also one of the less consistent ones, but we'll see if I get it first try. That's not the skip, by the way. Aha, first try, look at that. I think when you do it with the ladder, it is more consistent. Nice. So like the second half of the run has actually gone pretty well. Just ignore the first half. I don't think that's going to make it. Nope. Way off. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Bobley, no! Fall into the abyss. The controls, please. It's something like if you hold control, or if like you hold control at the start of the mission, like the mouse doesn't actually work, or something weird like that. Like I'm not actually walking right off. It's just the controls aren't registering properly. Hey, look, it's a door you can go through, or you can just not go through the door. So here you're supposed to play a soccer match, or you can just run across the field and ignore the soccer entirely. Who needs soccer anyway? There we go. I wonder if, I don't think sub 40 is going to be possible, but sub 45 definitely. Unless level 22 gives us a whole bunch of trouble. Oh wait, this is, hold on. This is the level where it has the thing. Yeah, that thing. You have to jump over. I think this might be the only level in the game with timed events that run on a global timer. So actually, that death there does not matter at all time-wise, because I would not be able to jump onto the next platform with that rotation. It's like time-wise, I'm still perfect, actually. It actually doesn't matter at all if you one-cycle that because it's impossible to one-cycle it. The cycles do not line up. Like, the one cycle is a two cycle. Which means that my time is like perfect right now. This is the only elevator that is an end-of-level elevator that isn't actually the end of the level. Fun fact. This is still the same level. Yeah, that gives us Bobley, who is a person, and not Bobley, the guy who these adventures are based on. So that was a good level 21. Can't really do much better than that. And this is level 22. The second of two run killer levels, as far as I'm concerned. Apparently the jump here isn't that hard, says Lokari, but I've had difficulties with it. So what you do is you knock that over, and this is a bad position actually, hold on. There, you have to press the spacebar in a fairly short time window and go through that hole. If you don't press the spacebar, you will die because it's too high to fall from. So it's a pretty short window of time, and I kind of have trouble with it because of that. There we go. Again, I think I was too early, or something. I might have went to the right too early. Might have not been pressing the space too early. It was holding right too early or something. And that's annoying. If you press spacebar, but you press it too late, you'll still fail the level. So like there, it should have worked, but it didn't. So this is 4th attempt. Fifth attempt. As far as jumps go, this is the single hardest one in the game for me. That's like run viable, that is. The one at 13 is harder than this, but it's not really run viable. This one is, apparently. But I need to practice it. Again! That happens. This is 6th attempt. For what it's worth, the last level is pretty consistently about 2 minutes long. I think it's 2 minutes and like 2 seconds. Although my record is 154, but that involves some unsafe strats. Like purposely getting hit by the cars in the final. There we go. Only 6 attempts. We'll learn. We'll get better at that level. Yeah, only 6. Hopefully in a good run we'll get it first try, but... Alrighty, the final level involves running on a highway. Okay, I'm gonna give the car strat one try so you can actually see what it's like, because it's pretty interesting. It involves purposely getting hit by a car so that your speed increases like that. Okay, I actually don't want to get hit by any more cars. I'm just going to play it safe from here on out. Avoid getting hit by the cars. It's easy to actually get thrown off the side there, so... Actually, there's a chance this level might be a new record for me if I do these stairs well. Because I kind of did them not perfectly before. There we go, that's a good stair. This has a chance of being the record for me. How much faster is that? It's kind of faster. I saved 7 seconds previously, although this might save more. I'll have to check at the end. However, it is very risky, so... The only reason I did that was because we're very far behind. Or at least compared to what we should be. There we go, time. 43:36. We can do better than that. But first, let's enjoy this cutscene. And I want to see if that level, that final level, was a new record. Oh man, exciting credits are gonna scroll. It's gonna be awesome. Oh. The most anticlimactic ending ever. Was that a new record? Yes, it was, by 1 second. Fun fact. So my time now is, on my leaderboard, 30:33. It was 30:36. I made up 2 seconds on some other levels as well. It's not the true ending. Is there a truer ending? Is there an ending that I have not gotten, even though I am the Master Bobley? I'll have to check where I saved time. I don't know where I would have. 213. Oh, did I do it in, I might have done it in number 21, actually. There is no true ending of Bobley. True ending is sadness. Aw. Oh well, let's do another run, because I don't have anything else to do. Unless... Well, I do have other things to do, actually. But let's do another run anyway. Now we have actual splits we can race against. There we go. Good time. Alrighty, we got a gold split, everybody. Oh no! I think I overshot the jump, which is impressive. That usually doesn't happen. Then I undershot it. But third time is just right, right? Well, that was a whiff. Oh, hey, it respawned me right there, which was a very bad angle. If we turn, there we go. That's the world's worst level 1, but there we go. It wasn't very good before either, so come on. You can actually go further out to the right than you think you can there when going up the stairs, so oh no, sometimes you think you need to be going like more inwards than you actually do, but you can go outwards quite a lot, and that screwed me up significantly. That's 15 seconds behind. That's not good. You use pink splits instead of glods. That's an idea. Of course, there are other ideas as well. Human civilization has come up with lots of ideas over its lifespan. We're not glitched in the car this time, that's something. Oh no, we're falling, except that's good. Sign, please. Oh, the sign just went flying. We lost half a second there. Apparently. There we go. We have the glitch this time. Every time I glide, is there going to be some sort of emote? I don't know. Do I have any FFC emotes that like would be good for glods? I honestly don't know. I guess someone could just start using one of them at random that they think might work, and then it'll just be tradition that that emote represents getting a gold split. Oh, whoops. I forgot you gotta press enter here. Yay, another half-second loss. Alrighty, which level is this one? Level 4. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, wasn't that sneaky? I actually didn't even know you could sneak through there. It just sort of happened spontaneously. That was a good time. And it shows. Gold split by 1.5 seconds. Although to be fair, any green split is going to be a gold split this run. I'm going to force myself to go around, even though that was kind of a waste of time. Just so I remember to do that. There you go. Again, that saved a lot of time. Somehow. Did I ever look into the Ocarina controls? No, I didn't, because I don't know how they work on the N64 emulator. I'm assuming it would have to be like hard-coded into the program or something like that. Like, not necessarily hard-coded, but like configured for each individual program. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, I'd have to buy an ocarina, or whatever. Is it I think it's Ocarina, not Ocarina. Ocarina sounds like it's an arena that's the color ochre. An ochre arena. There we go. That was a bit slow. I could have pressed control there earlier than I did. Just a sound recognizing in program that transfers into key inputs. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that wouldn't need to be really configured for each program. Just use a recorder. I have a slide whistle. I could use that. I thought I might have a chance of falling down there for a moment, but I didn't. Whoop. Oh, we actually lost time there. That's interesting. Maybe I'll send Ricky on a Twitch PM and ask him if I can have access to that program. Okay, this is the first level we really screwed up. So we can easily go into the green here. In fact, I'm just going to play it super safe. There. That was slow, but we did it. Bam! Minus 34. That is a 45-second gold split there. Just because I did it first try. You know, beyond the fact that level 1 was kind of disastrous, this has been a pretty good run so far. There we go, that level was pretty good too. Is that global? Is what global? The BKMO? The BKMO is FFZ. Not global. It's only on my channel. Alrighty, level 9. Here's that Strat Lokery. Oh, then that wasn't it. It's not 100% consistent. There you go. That's it. And there we go. That's a nice picker-upper thing. Like, the act of picking up the girder went well that time. Let's see. I'm gonna see if this will work, actually. Is this gonna, like, center itself? Yes, it will. Look at that. Oh man, that was a fast girder. That was a fast girder. We could have a PB here. If I don't screw things up, even with the botched jump at the start. Only lost like a few seconds there. And we get a level 9 PB. You won't even know until after the run's over, but I'll have to check. Depending on how screwy up I do it. Okay, is that... hold on. Yep, that works. That's one way to get up the wall. That's one way to do it. Here we go. It all comes down to here, whether we get a PB on this level. There we go. Smooth picking it up. Hold on. Okay, this is incredibly sketchy. No, that's no chance of working. Abort. This is probably not going to be a PB now. Come on, line up please, and then down. There we go. Now it's lined up properly. And you can actually just... Oh, I forgot to press... Crap, I forgot to press space! Hold on. Hold on, this... Hold on, I completely screwed it up. Now it's definitely not going to be PB. I forgot to press space, so I couldn't let go of the platform. Now it won't turn back around. Thank you. There you go. And then wait for it. Come on. And then there you go. Nice and easy. And then press the space bar and then control. There you go. And then remember to press spacebar there so you don't die. So yeah, it's not going to be a PB. Oh, is there a new Bobley clip art? Nice. Yeah, I lost time on that split, so it's definitely not going to be a PB. It had a chance with that first girder. That was about the best girder I've ever done. But alas, the platform wasn't having it. This will be slow, but that's alright. You can actually roll up in a ball and be able to jump directly into there at the right angle, but it's somewhat tricky to do. There we go. I've gotten that that section pretty down. What did I do? I didn't do anything, I didn't think. Besides, you know, play the game. Let's go, level 11. Okay, we got a lot of time to make up here because I died 3 times unintentionally and 1 time intentionally. It's the only time in the game you intentionally die. Although there could be more, I haven't really tested out any respawning things. Because I found this glitch completely accidentally when I accidentally died. And I was like, hey, that respawned me in a better place. It was like, wow, I've accidentally found a strat. So that 30-second time-saving strat was found completely accidentally by my own stupidity and dying. Oh, the chroma keying issue. Oh, I see, yeah. There's kind of some holes in Bobley. Yeah, I thought about making the background on clip art about like hot pink, so if you have like a black and white thing, something like that won't happen. But I've never gotten around to it. I just figure hot pink's probably a less common color than light gray. Hey Dodie, how are you doing? You know, this has actually been a not bad time so far. So now we lift that up, and now we die. On purpose. Whoa! Go down the elevator, the only time you go down. I've already said that. So it's less of a fun fact now than it was before. And just some random tables and chairs there. And there we go, we're now minus 34 seconds again. I'm surprised it's actually only that much from dying 3 times. So now it's this tricky... Oh, hold on. I've died. If you fall down once, it's game over. Even if you land, you can't actually make it up to the end. So you basically have to kill yourself there. Oh no! Right at the very end, too. Do you think I could go to AGDQ and play this game? I kind of want to, actually. I will submit it. I mean, I submitted Lego Island and Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. Oh, and I'll continue what I was going to say after this epic music finishes playing. There we go. Lost some time there, now we're plus again. It's a very fluctuating run. Although we should make up quite a lot of time in this level, if things go to plan. I submitted Lego... Hold on. Let's wait for the music to finish. I feel like it's overpowering me. There we go. I submitted Lego Island and Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver to AGDQ, and they were rejected. So I didn't go. Oh, whoop, that was stupid. But if they were submitted, I would go. Does SGDQ have an awful game spot like AGDQ does? Yes, it does. As far as marathon formats go, SGDQ and AGDQ are identical. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if this did get in, it would be in the awful GDQ block. There we go. Drive. I mean, I'll definitely submit this to SGDQ, probably, even though AGDQ is a lot closer to me than SGDQ. Now, I know this game is really good, but like the people at SGDQ slash AGDQ aren't going to know that. They're going to think it's an awful game. And yeehaw! And I mean, to some extent, they're not wrong. I mean, to like the average viewer, it is an awful game. It's just when you play it, it's actually really fun, even though it has no right to be. Okay, yes. Those are stunts. This is unfortunate. Yes, drive that, will you? Hold on. I might need to kill myself here. Like, even this is like the third most consistent strat, and I still can't. Oh, for God's sake. I could have just pressed escape and said restart, but what's the fun in that? This is the third most consistent strat, or the third least consistent strat, and it's still way too inconsistent. Okay, the second least consistent strat is driving the truck, taking this truck and just driving over the gap there. Like 80% of the time, the truck will just get stuck. 20% of the time, it'll make it over. Let's find out which time that's going to be this time. We got the 80%. Okay, and then the least consistent strat, which I'm now going to try before I kill myself, is, not that, hold on. If that happens, you have to go backwards. Basically, you have to jump onto the door and then jump from the door to the roof, and it's almost impossible. Like, it's possible, but consistently wise, the consistency is just not there currently. Door, please. Okay. Restart, third time's the charm. I'm still gonna be behind, aren't I? This is even worse than it was before. Okay, if the time reaches 25 minutes, I'm going to reset. Is that a deal? Dude, you are kidding me. Okay, no, I'm resetting now. I'm sorry. That was too stupid to continue. We can't allow that. I would like to update my times. Yes, thank you. Like that was ridiculously stupid on my part. Okay. Good news is we might actually have some green splits now that aren't gold splits. At least before level 13. Come on. Enter. There we go. Minus 0.7. There's our first green split ever. Bright green, that is. Let's see how long we can stay. See how long we can stay green here. There we go. That was a good jump there. There we go, that was not too bad. Will definitely remain green, in fact. Will be gold. Can we have http://i.imager.com/ve1ak6b.png as an emote? Maybe. It depends on what it is, but I can't really see that right now. There we go, we're good. I keep jumping too early there. Or like I feel like I'm jumping too early, but it's actually right on time. Although I think for safety's sake, jumping a bit later might be good. Oh, it's done the thing again, I forgot. You have to, like, press enter. That's annoying. It's annoying because the glitch doesn't happen every time, so sometimes you forget about it. Is this still how the kids ride the cars? Yes. This is how all the kids ride the cars. Wait, whoa. Up. No, up. Hold on. What the heck? Up. Like, it won't go up. Hold on. Car. The car was, I think, too close to the elevator. There we go. That happened. Yeah, if the car is too close to the elevator will not work. That is a glitch in this game. One of many. And then I had to deal with pressing the split buttons, which I could never remember the order of skip the split and erase the last split. Always get it wrong 100% of the time. Even when I change it so I remember it, I still get it wrong. Okay, I'll remember to press enter here though. So, we are red now, again. Oh, that's right. You turn left, you turn right here. Not left. I have issues with consistency, as you might notice. Hey Fixiac, how are you doing? There we go. Lost 2 seconds, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to look at all those images you're posting after this run. Bam! Gold split. We did it! Hooray. You never remember to go around that fence instead of through it. There we go. I saved some time on there, but it wasn't a gold split. Oh, nice. We have the crane level now. This is a fun one because it's kind of time consuming and annoying. It's not difficult per se unless you screw it up like I did the first time. There we go. Do the elevators teleport when something gets in their way, like Half-Life 2? I don't know. I've actually never played Half-Life 2. I have it on Steam, though. I should play that one day. Okay, let's... There we go. That kind of scares me sometimes doing that. I feel like it's kind of easy to misjump there. Gold! We are almost tied now. How are my Bobley cards doing? $3 worth. I used some of them to get a level 5 badge and the foil badge. And I still have quite a few left. But I can't trade them for like 3 more days. Or 4 more days. Because Steam proprietary rules. Like, you get this car that's worth 5 cents, but no, you have to wait a week before you can trade it with someone else so they can give you another car that's worth 5 cents. Okay, let me just do it the safe way. This probably won't be a gold, but it will be. A good time save. Minus 41 now, because I completely screwed that up the first run. Anyone play Eldritch? Nope. I have not. There we go, minus 41.5, saved 0.3 seconds there. And now level 9. Here we go, level 9. Let's see how well this works. Oh yes, I got the super wear, just go straight through the floor glitch. That is a glitch that has happened to me a few times before. That is the 3rd time it has ever happened, I believe. So that saves like a second or 2. So that means this could be the run. If everything goes well. There we go. We got that girder, which is not the top girder, but it works. Okay, this could be what? Oh, okay. What the heck is happening here? Okay, no. I thought for a second we might have had a really good girder, but then it decided to spaz out, so we didn't. There we go. That should settle down in place, I think. Is that going to, or is it going to fall down? I'm hoping it's going to stay up. That does not look like it's on the thing, but it seems to be steady. Oh! Bobley! Yes! We made it! We did it! Bobley has not perished, although the girder has. That was actually kind of impressive. There we go, that was a good jump. This was almost a really good run. Or a level. I mean, it still could be if this thing goes really well. This platform. Now when that happens at GDQ, just make up a reason that saved me time somehow, yeah. Yeah, it's actually a lag reduction. It saves 2 seconds because then the girder isn't rendered anymore. Okay, this actually is a pretty good girder, I think. Then space and control. That should land. It landed. Okay, we're good. And then remember to press space and not die. There we go. I doubt that's PB. It might have been if the girder had worked the first time, but that wasn't even gold, so no, it's not a PB. Whoop. Bobley, please. Let's just do a circle in the elevator. There we go. That should be good. Hopefully don't roll too far north. There we go. That's a good start. There we go. If I had made that first time, this might have been a PB, actually, for the level. Except that I went in the slower elevator. And I also spun around at the start, so not even a gold on my time. I beat some of my times in Mario Maker. That's cool. Or some of my levels. That's also cool. In fact, just playing Mario Maker is pretty cool. So again, we have a time save here. Big one. Based on my first run. This did not go so well. It went better on my second run. We have a good 40... That was the exact same thing I did in my first run. Oh, we had a good 45 seconds to make up. Now it's probably a good 30. I need to press space earlier. I'm only good at Mario Maker when I turn my monitor off. That is true. Some of my levels in Mario Maker are really hard. Like, stupidly hard. And they get no stars as a result, and they get removed, and that saddens me a little bit. Oh, I should have pressed control earlier. That cost me... Hold on. How many times did it cost me? 0 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. 3 seconds. And that cost me another 2. Yeah, if your levels get 0 stars after a certain amount of time, they get removed. So someone go and star all my levels, please. Oh, I need to press control. I'm forgetting to press control. 0 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2. Lost 4 seconds that time, so that's 9 seconds lost so far. Minus... Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is not going the best. Not as good as it was on run 2. That I just ended at level 13. But hey, it could be worse, maybe. You starred infuriating. Well, thank you. That's the level I want it starred the most. It's a really hard puzzle level, so you expect not that many people to start, but I don't want to get it removed. Because I want to give it to people when I want them to be infuriated by a level. Or rather, infuriated by a level. Okay, I'm going to remember to press control this time. There we go, 1 out of 4 for control pressing. Oh, wait, crap, I forgot you have to kill yourself. I've probably ruined everything now, haven't I? I'm just forgetting everything on this level. Did I just die 3? Oh no, it put me back here. Well, I just lost another 30 seconds. Because I completely forgot where to go. Soiled it. My brain was not with this level. Brain and level did not cooperate. Screw-ups everywhere. Get better at dying, yes. It's making me lose time. I'm too bad at dying. And yet somehow we gained 0.1 seconds from the first run. That was 0.1 seconds better than it was in the first run. Regardless, it could have been 45 seconds better than what it was at least. Oh no, I screwed it up. Come on. Bobley, please. There we go. Second try. We have a 10-second lead heading into level 13. It should really be more like a minute and 10 seconds, but oh well. Let's see now. How's level 13 gonna treat us this time? No, that was a weird jump. There we go. Let's see, I'm gonna do it the third least consistent way. We'll see if it works. Oh, did someone host me? Thank you if you did. I have Hex Chat open and it popped up a little thing under JTV, which I assume usually means that someone hosted me. So thank you for hosting me if you did. I don't know who it is and I can't really check at the moment, so sorry. Drop it. Perfect. Beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? Driving the truck over... For God's sake. That was not what I meant by What? Why is the block stuck on me? But I think I might have gotten both things stuck now. Okay, hold on. New strategy. It's going to be excruciatingly slow, but I think it's the only way to do this consistently. The fourth least consistent strat here. As we wait for the game to respawn me, thank you. Like, it's going to be like a minute slower than my PB on this level, but it might be necessary. And that is use the forklift to drop both of those blue blocks down so it gives me a wider space to drive the truck. If I don't... fall off there. We should still be actually ahead, I think, because I screwed this one up really badly. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this one. Oh, that. I'm stuck, by the way. Okay. Hail Mary truck. Make it over. No. Okay, one try with the door. I did this first try once. No. Oh. This is the single hardest level in the game as far as I'm concerned. Harder than level 9. Harder than level 19. This is, like, by far the hardest one. Harder than 22 as well. This level right here is the bane of my existence. Okay. I'm gonna try something, which is pushing these down with the truck. That kind of works-ish. Not particularly well, though. Kind of just tip over. Why is it not falling down? Why is it stuck to me? Guys, why is the box stuck to my truck? And the box fell through the ground. Okay, hold on. Can we drive the forklift on top of the truck and use the truck as a ramp here? No, that... No is the answer. No is the answer to that, I think. Can we get ourselves back up? Okay, we can. We can go for attempt 2. No, it's just not possible. I have to get that wheel out and no. I think what we need to do is put all of our man effort into finding a consistent way to get this door skip. It's like figure out exactly what makes it work. Like exactly how many button presses and when to do it. I think honestly at this point I might just be better off like just trying this 100 times until I get it versus the other strategy. Like, I think this might actually be more consistent, even though it's like it has a 5% consistency rate. Maybe practice the door skip. Yeah, I think that's what I mean by like figure out how it works, like more precisely. Just practice it. Like I thought I had figured it out, which was kind of like if that happens, don't try it. But like be in the center, move slightly to the left, and then do it. But that doesn't seem to be working. If we do it like from here and then center. No. Like it's the getting on the door part that's so hard. Because like Bobley just wants to turn like in a certain direction and then he either hits the wall or runs off the side of the door. Very rarely does he actually go straight. Maybe you have to like not move at all. Yeah, even at 5%, if it takes me 20 tries, it seems faster. Yeah, it does. At this point, I'm just going to keep going unless the timer reaches 28 8 minutes, I guess. Then I'll reset. What if I use both boxes? I figured that, but then I screwed up the box placement, so like that's easy to do. And then you lose a lot of time resetting. Because then you have to drive the truck all the way over there. And it's actually faster to just walk over there than to use the truck. The truck is slower than Bobley. Like, I was thinking if maybe it's possible to, like, land on the window and jump up from there, but I've tried that. That doesn't seem to be possible. Maybe I need to be pointing up. If I point up, then he kind of flies off to the left, so that's no good. It's like a very, very precise angle. And then the door does that sometimes. How fast is it to not skip and just go through the building? You can't go through the building. You have to jump up to the roof. What you're supposed to do is to put one of the boxes on the truck and use the forklift to put both boxes there and drive the truck over to there and jump onto the box onto the truck and jump onto the roof, but that takes way too much time. Although, that might just have to be what I do. Or at least, you don't have to put the box on top of the truck with a jump glitch, but put the two boxes down and just, you know, that should at least be more consistent than this. Maybe wait a bit to land on the door. Oh, you are a genius. Fixiac, you are a genius. I'll experiment with that more later, but for now, actually no, the run's over. I've killed it. I've decided. Oh, and then I died. I would like to update my times, yes. Okay, let's, I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna do a bit of experimenting here. So what I did was I held the jump button, I pressed space 3 times, and then I waited for a second, and then I pressed it again. I'm gonna see if that was just a fluke what happened, or if 3 times press works consistently, or at least semi-consistently. There's no roof glitch inside the building, not one that I found. I've tried many places. Okay, so let's try this again. That's no good. Door's glitching again. Come on, door. Work for once, thank you. Door seems to be glitchier than usual this time. I don't know why. I used to press it 3 times, not 2. I think I kind of see how this works. Yes, that's it! I figured out how to do that somewhat consistently now. Okay, you're right, Fixiac. Oops. Okay. We're gonna do it for real this time, except I'm going to use the restroom and I'll be back in like 1 minute. So enjoy this randomity that I'm gonna play, and I'll be back really shortly for another run, which hopefully should be a PB now that I figured out a way to do that semi-consistently. And yes, now that Fix figured out how to get that glitch consistently, he is the new Master Bobley. Can it be the Fix Skip now? Sure. We'll call it the Fix Skip. That's its name. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I just realized something. I was talking to myself for the past minute. I thought I pressed the unmute button. But apparently I didn't. Or maybe I kind of pressed it, but it didn't register, because sometimes it happens with the mic. Like, you have to press it and kind of hold it down for like a quarter of a second for it to do anything. So sorry about that. So yeah, I improved my time by a second. Thank you to Lokari and Dodie for hosting me, and those were emotes. I don't know if I'll add any of them. I might make my own Bobley emote. And also, hey Crazy, how are you doing? I think that covers everything I said that you didn't hear. Again, sorry about that. But anywho, let's do another run. This is run 4, I think. Something like that. Like, run that got past the first few levels. Actually, technically, according to my splits, this will be run 6. I'm doing pretty good. I'm speedrunning Bobley. If this is a good run, we might see a world record. Or, you know, if it's a bad run, we might not. Now that I figured out a semi-consistent way to do the level 13, which is now going to be called the fix skip, should be a bit better. So let's go. Alrighty, 2 seconds saved in the tutorial. What was with Herding Dog? That's just a game I found on Steam. I don't know if I'm going to buy it or stream it or not. Oh man, this is a good level 1. It was a good level 1. It'll still be alright. That could have been a PB if I had not fallen off there, or at least tied my PB. What happened to Pongo? I'll get to Pongo eventually, don't worry. It'll probably be next stream. But the urge to get the Bobley world record was too insurmountable. I had to go for it. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know if ClipArtBot likes irregular characters or not. You'd think I would know because I made it, but I don't. It's not something I really tested out with it. I guess I just assumed people would be talking normally to ClipArtBot. How dare you try to use irregular characters with ClipArtBot? It demands to be talking, or demands to be smoking. Have you ever heard of these things called words? Because I apparently haven't. ClipArtBot demands to be spoken to in layman's terms. That means no fancy lingo or whatever. Controls, please. So yes, this is normal driving. This is how Bobley usually drives. Just hanging out in the back. He uses the force to control the steering wheel and pedals. Or maybe there's an invisible man driving. Who knows? Who knows what's really going on right now? Other than I have to mash the enter key or else I will fall out of the car repeatedly. Because this game has no glitches whatsoever. Oop. 10.6. I'm kind of curious to see which levels I saved a second on. Fortunately, I have all of my times written up in a Google spreadsheet, so I can compare them and see which one's improved. So that'll be interesting. Whoa, that was interesting there. I jumped on the thing. Jumped on the box and flew up in the air, and I kind of didn't want to do that, but oh well. Still saved 6 seconds. It is getting late. It's past midnight now. I have to get up at 7:30 tomorrow morning, which is great because I got up at 11 a.m. this morning and 1 o'clock p.m. 2 days ago. So I'm looking forward to that. It also means I probably won't be streaming very late. Don't expect the stream to go much past 1 a.m. I should have controlled earlier. Lost a few seconds there due to my forgetfulness of controlling. Don't worry, I'll remember it here. Maybe this crane could be useful. Maybe it could be. Fun fact, this is one of the 6 levels in the game that doesn't have a skip. Actually, it might have a minor skip, come to think of it. Right at the very end. In that case, there would be 5 levels out of the 24 that do not have any skips. Well, actually, I say that. There are 5 levels out of 24 that do not have any skips that are used in the run. Because there's one that I found to skip in, but it's very inconsistent and actually slower than doing it normally. Alrighty, lost a full second, but no more. Let's enter the door and go up the elevator. Go and the window, please. Thank you. Oh, I have to press the elevator, don't I? I'm just forgetting everything. There we go, but we're almost a minute ahead now because I completely screwed that one up the first run somehow. And it's an easy level and I completely screwed it up. This level's also easy, and I did not screw it up. This part looks very scary, but I have never messed it up before. Saved 0.1 seconds there. Alrighty, level 9, here we go. See how this level 9 is going to go for us. Slow, but it worked. Right, let's bring this girder over. And it's a bit more, it's a bit wobbly than I kind of want it, but that's actually going to be alrighty, I think. And then lower, 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 okay. It's good. It should settle down in place, actually. And then wait for it. Now, let go, and perfect. Perfect girder, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so far this is good. Beyond the slow skip there at the very beginning, it's alright. This has a chance at being a PB. Drive through the gates, and then there we go, nice truck skip. Hey Lokari, welcome back. This is a pretty good level 9 so far. There we go, nice grab. Oh man, we got to go all the way over. Hold on. Oh god, that is moving way more vigorously than I want it to. And now it's gonna be, oh that's bad. It's bad. I'm gonna have to raise it and then lower it some more, please. Hold on, raise it slightly, raise it, slightly raise it, and then lower it so it lands. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. And then press space to not die. That was a good level 9. I don't know if it's going to be a PB. There we go. What was that? 807, 1147. That is 330. I mean 340 rather. That's 20 seconds off for my PB, I think. Unless the elevators are really off. And they might be. So it's probably not a PB. That was slower than it needed to be, but it worked. There is a Bobley group on Steam. There's also a Bobley subreddit that I made. In fact, there are 2 Bobley groups on Steam, actually. There's an official one, and then there's an unofficial one for people from Tim Chat, in this chat, I guess. Yeah, let's go up elevators. Woo! What kind of nerd would be in the Pongo crew not even have the game? Well, I have the game. I haven't played it yet. I will stream it, though. Not tonight, but at some point. Alrighty, level 11. Let's not completely forget how to do this level like we did last time. Press the button. There we go. We did it. And then you press the button again. And you can do the thing. Alrighty. We're off to a good start. Now all we have to do is remember to press control. And you know the other things that you have to do. Does Pongo have a leaderboard time? I wonder if I'm going to have to get the world record in that too. I've never played it, so I don't know if that will hold my interest as much as Bobley has. That was not great. Does a sea of shells have the Pongo world record? Okay, remember to kill myself now. In the game, not in real life. And then press Q to go down. Oh, she doesn't own the game. Is she someone who's in the group but doesn't own the game? I guess. In this case, she should own the game. It was like 49 cents last week. You have no excuse to own either of these games, because Pongo was 49 cents and Bobley was 59 cents. In fact, I bought 9 copies of this game when it was on sale for 59 cents. I bought 9 copies of the game and like 35 trading cards on Steam of it. Also, we're almost 2 minutes ahead. Oops, I completely screwed up that jump. Elam hasn't played it. I have not either. No! I knew that was going to happen. It's better when that happens to just restart. Like 3 times the charm. There we go. That was slow, but it was at least, you know, done. So we lost like some time there, which was not good. That's one of my less consistent levels. But at least I haven't taken more than 3 attempts any time on it. Alrighty, level 13. Let's see if the former least consistent strat in the game has now become a lot more consistent due to the fixed skip. It's time to put that to the test. This is not the fixed skip, by the way, if you're new. I'm actually surprised that kind of worked. I thought that the forklift was too far away from the wall. Alrighty, the moment of truth. Dog doesn't have it? Well, I imagine most dogs don't have it because dogs aren't really known for playing video games. Yes, I have to reset my position when it's at AGDQ or SGDQ or whatever. Blink GDQ. Righty. Hold on. Come on. Yes, there we go. Fixiac, once again, you are a genius. We're only 4.5 minutes ahead now. Just throwing that out there. Don't worry, there's plenty of places left where I can completely screw up. Including, actually no, I can save a lot of time on this level too. So at this point, splits are either going to be red or gold. There is no green at this point. Yes, that's good. This will be a first try. There we go. Now we're a full 5 minutes ahead. So is that going to be? That would be, I don't know. Fun fact, you don't have to be on the bridge to be on the bridge. Whoops, let's not go backwards, please. Oh, hold on. Abandon ship. I'll just ignore the car. No. There we go. Boop. Lost 1 second there. That's alright. Yes, Fixiac is a beautiful young girl. Whoops, see, control screwed up. Or maybe Fixiac is that beautiful young cat. Oh yeah, I wasted a lot of time on this mission. You know, ignore the fact that the control screwed up at the start. I can still make up a lot of time. Oh no, Crazy is the cat. That makes sense actually. Yay, there we go, first attempt. Bam! 546. This has the chance to beat 3609. If I don't screw up, which is almost a guarantee as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, there was this level. I screwed up on this level too. There's a lot of places where I screwed up, come to think of it. This one took me 3 attempts, didn't it? So yeah, again. You can make up probably another minute or two here. I don't like that. There we go. I like that. Is that? We'll go with that. That is the sketchiest thing I've ever seen in my life, but... There we go, first attempt up here. And then... Oops. Need to line myself up. No! This trick is not 100% consistent, but it is kind of consistent and saves a whole bunch of time. There we go. I think it actually helps if you're kind of to the right of that pole and kind of hanging off the edge on the right side. Man, 7 minutes ahead. Good God. What are gold splits? That is a good question, Crazy. What's 18? What level is this? Oh, the maze one. No time to make up here. Or no time to make up here, rather. Oh, I didn't even land on the thing, so we'll probably lose time here. And I gotta go around. And this is a pain. So you have to go around here, and then... What? I disagree, game. I disagree there. It's actually... Okay, that time, yeah. Controls, please. This is... See, I told you I was going to screw up at some point. This is it. This stupidly easy level is where I screw up. Also, hey, Pinguino, how are you doing? As I ruin the run. Oh, come on. Okay, and then... There we go. That is the worst time. I lost a minute on that level. That level takes normally 45 seconds to beat. And I lost a minute. The choke. Here's level 19. Here's another place where a choke can happen. Although to be fair, I didn't even know a choke could happen on level 18. Level 19, however, I know very well that it's possible. Yeah, I'm still 6 minutes ahead, so I mean, keep in mind, level 22 took 6 attempts, so sub 3609, still very possible, even with the screw up on level 18. Alrighty. Here we go. That's not going to be good angle, is it? No. Not angled enough. Again, same issue. Yeah, not angle. Not enough angle. Again, not enough angle. Why is an issue now happening? That wasn't an issue before. There we go. That's a good angle. Nope. This is one of those things you either get it or you don't. There's nothing you can really do about it as far as I know. There we go. Sorry if my keyboard is really loud, by the way. I don't even know if you can hear my keyboard or not. There we go. Again, oh, I lost another 40 seconds there. Do I think sub 35 is possible? This run? I don't know if this run, but like in general, absolutely. Is that gonna make it? Nope. That's also not going to make it. That was my fault. Okay, and then the controls screw up. Okay. We're going to screw up on level 20 like we are on level 18, aren't we? The other stupidly easy level. The chokes are real, man. There we go. Okay, we made it that time. It's like really hard to screw up now, unless you get a glitch which makes you hover in the air, but that probably won't happen unless you run dead center in the field. Basically what happens is there's a big object in the middle of the field that launches balls, and if you're close to it, you'll start hovering when you jump. And then you'll fall down and you'll die because you fell too high. It's a bit silly, really. And to be fair, pretty much everything is silly. How do we only lose 6 seconds there? Okay. I knew we scrubbed once, but I didn't think we scrubbed that many times. What is world record? Technically, I've already beaten the world record. Wait, where do I... Oh, that's right. This is the one where you wait. Technically, Lokari had the world record at 55 minutes, because this is a real-time attack run. There's a segmented run on speedrun.com at 3609, and I want to beat that in real-time attack, so I can say without a shadow of a doubt I have a world record. So 3609 is my goal, even though it's not technically the world record per se. Actually, this could beat 3609. Maybe, I don't know for sure. We'll see. It all depends on level 22, really. Did I make that? Okay, we're good. And then... there we go. Tin is the world's foremost Bobley expert. It's true. The one on speedrun.com is segmented. We think so. The guy, like, if you look in the comment, it says, you know, maybe a single segment run would be possible. And, like, I think the 40-minute one he did earlier was also segmented, so we're pretty sure that it is indeed segmented. We're gonna roll in the hole. Hole in one! There we go. Yeah, it is kind of weird, Pinguino. But hey, if I make a single segment world record, and it's better than the other one, then that's good. That means Bobley will not be tainted by multiple segments or something. Okay, here we go. Level 22. Can we beat this in less than 6 attempts? If we do, if we beat this in 1 or 2 attempts, sub 3609 will be possible. If not, probably not. Okay, hold on. That didn't count. Why not? There we go! First time! Alrighty. This is officially a run, people. Eight minutes ahead. Okay, I'm not going to do the car strat because, you know, we need safety at this point. We don't want to get hit by the cars, even though it saves a few seconds because it's very risky. So instead you can just, you know, walk on the side here and avoid all the cars. And this almost guarantees a around 2-minute and 5-second time. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, depending on how well you do. But this should be world record. Maybe. If I don't screw it up. Knowing me, I will find a way to screw it up. But we'll see. Whoops. Almost fell off the side there, but we didn't. That would have been bad if we did. Come on, let's get a good stairs. Good stairs, there we go. And now we just jump in place of the elevator as we wait. Time is ticking, but we can't really do anything right now. So I just press and hold jump. Still going up. Still going up. There are more stairs, yes, it's true. Not many, though. Time 35:38. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now the RTA world record holder, as well as the segmented world record holder on the Steam High Score leaderboard. If there is any doubt in your mind that I was not the Master Bobley, there shouldn't be any more. Alrighty. I'm curious, did we make any time? Whoops, that's not it. Did we improve any of our levels? We were 30-32. We're still 30-32, alrighty. Did not improve any levels, unfortunately, but that's alright. Do you mind if you start speedrunning too? Go for it! Love to have more people speedrun this game. Pinguino is dead set on not playing Bobley. He wishes to avoid it. You know, I find it kind of funny how, you know, like it was in Monotone Chim Chat and people were just like obsessed with this game. It was like, why are people so obsessed with this game? And then it was like, oh, and randomly it came on sale for like 59 cents. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll take a look at it. And then a few days later I remembered it again. It was like, okay, I'll buy these and then I'll stream them. And then I bought them, and then I streamed it, and then I got kind of addicted to Bobley, and now my life has been ruined, and now I have the world record in Bobley, and I've bought 9 copies of the game and 35 trading cards on Steam. It's not 85% off anymore, but I did save 2 in my Steam inventory to give to people at a later date. So, I mean, if Pinguino wants a copy, I can give him a copy. But it sounds like he doesn't want a copy. And also, I think I asked him earlier, before. And he said no. Oh, you have a world record, Ari? Or are you just, like, echoing, like, what I said? Or did you get, like, the world record in Pongo or something? Yeah, also my profile's kind of Bobley-fied. I'll probably make it less Bobley soon, but there will still be some Bobley, don't worry. I mean, I am the Master Bobley, so there has to be at least some Bobley there. So, that was the adventures of Mr. Bobley. Hey look, I have all the achievements. I've died 476 times. You're worrying about what, my sanity? Because my sanity's been long gone. My badge collector doesn't even show off Master Bobley, but I have it displayed twice on my profile. It's like, it's on my, like the one badge that I display is like my best badge, and then also like the favorite game that's Bobley displays the badge there. So anywho, now I need to, I guess tomorrow I'll cut this up and then submit it to speedrun.com and I'll have a world record. Or maybe soon I'll do some more runs and see if I can improve this time, even though there's no real point to. I mean, I guess I should try for the sub 35. That seems like something. I mean, like, we know where that time can be made up. I lost a minute on the maze level, which is stupidly easy. So, you know, sub 35. No doubt in my mind that that is easy peasy. But it's getting late. It is 12:45. I have to get up at 7:30. So I think it's probably time to end the stream, I guess. I would submit it now, but I have to go to sleep, unfortunately. Sleep is kind of important in life, unfortunately. So I'll do that tomorrow, don't worry. Because, you know, I have to splice this up into, and that takes effort. And I don't want to expend effort right now. I got the world record. I should be treated as a king and not have to do any effort on anything. So, let me, hold on. Save the splits. There we go. So yeah, good night. Thank you for watching. Definitely save the splits. I'll save them again. Save it as Bobley any %2. I want to be super sure that these splits have been saved. Don't ask me why. So, yeah, I'll stream again eventually, I guess. I know that's what I always say, but I never really know when I'm going to stream next. It'll be soonish, though. So yeah, again, thank you again for streaming, and I will see you later. Have a good night.